Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Google Translate as an OCR, optical character recognition tool. And you can use it not only for translating from one language to another, but you can also use it for just extracting the text in the same language. So for example, English, let's say you have an image like this. Uh, I can't actually copy the text. I think it's a JPEG file, but you can use Google Translate to be an OCR, and all you would do is go to translate.google.com, and basically what you can do is you can go to images. We'll start out with images, and then you can find your image, you can upload, and similarly you can do for documents. And let's say that you had this image, you wanted to extract the text. Once you uploaded it, let's find where we were. You can download the translation. Uh, so in this case, it would be the same thing, but what we can do is click on copy text. If you click on copy text, notice that it got what's on the image as actual text. So for example, here it says, introduce yourself, keep it shorter than email, personalize it. And oh yeah, see it, because these are different columns, sometimes it'll be, sometimes the OCR might give the text in a little bit strange order, but I think this actually did a really good job. And for example, it says here, include one call to action. So this is fantastic. Now let's do another example. Okay, so this is an example of Spanish. Say you have one in Spanish and you do want to translate it into English for some reason or another language. I already uploaded this, but you could have actually gotten the original. Let's say that you can actually tell it and intentionally give it a wrong language, have it translate between to actually get the original text. So I'm going to intentionally tell it that it's in French. Let's make sure. Let's say uh, let's say it was in Chinese or no, Bengali. It's definitely not in Bengali, but what we can do is just get the text. So we'll all get the same image. Okay, so I did a trick where basically I gave it intentionally the wrong language because I want to get for example, the original language, which is Spanish. So I don't know exactly what it does, but can just have it extract the original language. So here it says peligro, rápidos, no se permite nadar. Okay, Spanish, and you can get that. And again, if I had chosen the original one, it's going to want to translate between, but that's not actually what I want to do. So I intentionally gave it the wrong language so that I could just use it as an OCR. So it's kind of a hack or a trick. Now, okay, now let's say that you wanted to read meditations for some reason, and in this case, I can easily copy the text, but sometimes PDFs, it's not easy to copy the text. So let's say, for example, you took a screenshot of one of the pages, and let's say this is a PNG file. So what I would do is, for example, find the file, and again, I would give it intentionally the wrong language. So let's say Spanish, and I would upload the image. Okay, so, and in this case, I guess it did automatically change to English, so I can copy the text, but sometimes, see here, I just pasted in this here, and it did a great job. I could have also put it into like a Google Doc. And what's really amazing is, yeah, this is actually an image and it extracted the text from the image. And the reason, again, I told it to, I gave it intentionally the wrong language is because sometimes it'll force a translation. And if you want to get the original, you can have the second one be the original language just to get the text. And let's give an example of Alice in Wonderland. So this is Alice in Wonderland. And let's say, for example, you had a PDF, or excuse me, let's say you had an image, a screenshot of the first chapter or part of the first chapter. Like this is just the text of part of the first chapter. And we can do similarly, we can upload the image, and I'm going to intentionally give the wrong language. I'm going to reload this. I'm going to intentionally give the wrong language and upload the image. Sorry, so I don't know where I left off, but I have a Alice in Wonderland, and I just uploaded that to here, Google Translate, and I intentionally gave the wrong language, Spanish, and I could extract the text like that. Go. And I want to do another example. Let's say you were watching a video. For example, I was watched part of this video. This is I think this is a vlog of Seraphim. They're a girl band in Korea. And I took a screenshot of this. And let's say, for example, you don't know Hangul or Korean. So this is a case where actually I could get the original in Korean if I wanted. Let's say I was wanting to study Korean for some reason. Okay, and this is a screenshot of that. And in this case, I'm going to intentionally give it the wrong language. Let's say, for example, Spanish. And I'm going to say go to Korean because I'm going to get the Korean text, the Hangul. And I'm going to upload the image. Okay, so in this case, again, it was not in Spanish. It was originally in Korean, but I gave it the wrong language to be kind of a hack so I could extract the original language. And I think it did a decent job. This says Hak in Hagi, Hakinagi. Okay, so it did it correctly. Fantastic. And let's go here. Okay, so these were several examples where you can extract text. It doesn't really matter the language. In this case, I could have translated it into English or another language, but I chose to intentionally give the wrong language so I can get the original text. And you also have the option to, for example, tell it to go from Korean to English, for example. And you see here, you can show the original. And I wonder if this is something I did not test. Yeah, it does not let you copy the original text if you're translating it. So that's why I did this. And I'm going to show you one more example. Let's say you have a PDF. Now I'm going to show you an example of just using the OCR translation. Okay, so this is a paper in Chinese. I haven't read this. I just looked up. This is somebody's PhD dissertation. They're going for a PhD in engineering. And what we can do is you can actually upload a PDF. And here I uploaded the PDF. And you can click on, for example, download translation or open translation. I chose to go from the original language to English, but you could have done whatever language. This is better for actually translations. The OCR is probably better to use with images, just like small images. And then this is actually translated, and notice it says machine translated by Google, but it is really amazing in my opinion. Okay, so as a quick recap, this video, I showed you how to extract text from almost any image in almost any language and force it to get the original text. So basically you're giving this is kind of a hack. You're not actually translating it, you're just getting the original text. And I give you examples of images, how to do it like with this one. And let's say you took a screenshot of that, screenshot of this. And I also showed something in Spanish. I don't know where that image went. Yeah, so you can also extract the Spanish text from this, and you give it a false language, and you can say the final language is Spanish, and you can just extract it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a hack I learned just and I by myself, and I think it's super interesting. So you can use